Hey friends, happy Tuesday to you guys. We are having the most glorious rainstorm right here, right now, and from my past experience, my live videos don't always work so well in the rain. So I'm hoping it's gonna hold out okay, but something about the leaves getting heavy and wet, and then the satellite or whatever radio signal can't shoot through. So if for some reason this does not work out, I will stop and I'll record it, but I would love to do it live so I can answer any questions as I'm going, and hopefully the lighting's okay. It's really dark up here, so. But I'm really excited to show you a couple different techniques for mixing your LipSense together, because the reality is there's not only just 60 shades of LipSense, there's unending ways that you can combine them together, and I'm always fascinated when I see other people doing it and I think, oh, I want to try that. But for sure, they're both really, really easy. Most times they produce different results, and so it's fun to play around and see which you like better, and then just get good at creating new combinations for yourself. So today I really loved the picture of the Glam Doll and the Goddess, so that's what I'm going to recreate today, because it looked like a color that I would actually wear, and it takes a really, really dark color, which is Glam Doll, and puts it into something that's much more wearable for most of us people on a regular occasion. So, but side note, this is the old Glam Doll, and I've seen the pictures of the new one. It's a little bit red, more pink, whatever. This one's a lot browner, so I just didn't want to crack open a new Glam Doll just to experiment with. So just keep that in mind, that the new Glam Doll is a little, in my mind, more wearable because it has a little more pinky red undertones to it. It's not so brown as the original Glam Doll, but okay. So I just took off my LipSense from this afternoon, so my lips are good and clean and dry. But as always, that's your first step. Make sure they're really, really clean and you don't have excess makeup on it. And I'll do the two different techniques. I'm gonna pre-mix and apply to the top, and then I'm just gonna layer on the bottom. So again, here's my handy dandy little ring. It's like an eyelash glue holder or something. You can get them real cheap on Amazon. I'll post a link in the comments. But I find them really handy for multiple different occasions. I use them as testers. So if I drop off colors for you to test at your house, I usually drop off a little ring like this for you to put it in it. So, but it makes the perfect way to mix your colors together because you're not having to use a wand that's crossing over. So we're just gonna scrape a little bit into the side of this. And I think I should have paid attention. Well, the beauty about pre-mixing is you can really kind of play around with it. If you mix it together and you're like, that's too dark, you can go back and add the lighter shade, because it doesn't really matter the quantities. You're just kind of coming up with it on your own. So I'm just taking the wand out and putting some in there until I feel like that's gonna be enough. And then I'll take the other shade. Sorry, I guess I should have mixed that a little bit better. Whoopsies. Do as I say, not as I do. So we're gonna take this light pinky purple Goddess and mix some of that. And so it's really easy because you can just wipe it on the other side of the cup. So again, you're getting all of the color into there. Can you see that? Getting the color into there, but you're not actually having to cross-contaminate your wand with the other color, which is harder to do sometimes when you're layering them, because if you don't let the colors dry in between, sometimes you can get a little crossover on your wand. So I did about 1 part Goddess to 2 parts of Glam Doll. So I'm just gonna take a little disposable wand, and again, you can get these on Amazon as well, and I'm gonna mix it together. The one thing about pre-mixing is you need a little more product than you would typically put on your lips, because in the mixing process, you kind of lose a little bit, or it kind of gets a little thicker. So, so I'm just mixing that around together in there. That's a really pretty shade. That's something that I would wear. That would look really well with my top I was wearing today. But I wore Napa today because I was being lazy and I just wanted to swipe some color on my lips and run out the door. I had a busy day. Met with a new friend today at Chick-fil-A. Got to hang out with her and her adorable 3 children. Had a lunch date with my husband and got drenched in the rain, which is why my hair looks like this. And then got to go meet with another friend after that. So busy, busy day. And the rain is pouring down, so it looks like I still have signal, so we'll just keep going. So, okay, I've got this pre-mixed, Obviously, if you want to go lighter, you just could add some more of the lighter color. That Goddess was the lighter color, so I could add more of that if I wanted to go a little bit lighter, but we'll try this and see where we get. So, oops, I just licked my lips. Haha. So making sure they're really dry. And then I didn't bring my mirror up here, so we're just gonna do it in the camera. Okay, so if you haven't watched me apply LipSense before, I like to line my lips with that outer tip of it, just because my lips don't have a ton of color, and so it helps me to get just a tiny bit fuller lip. I don't really go outside of the lines, but just a tiny bit fuller lip, and then fill in, and then I feel confident when I'm going back. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain. Oh, it's glorious. As long as you don't have to get back out in it. And then I just fill it in, trying not to touch back over that so I don't have too dark of a layer. And then I always use this flat side. It's just easy for me to go right on the inside, just so you can make sure you're getting it far enough into your waterline, since that's the first one to go. So just a little drying time there, and then we'll go second layer. Yeah, this is a really gorgeous color. This is a winner for sure. And Glam Doll was one of the ones that is a limited edition that I ordered a bunch this last time. Hey, Alexa. I had to look and see who that tiny picture was up in the corner. I just mixed Glam Doll and Goddess, and I really like it. It's very pretty. So that's the third layer right there. Okay, so for the bottom one, I'm just gonna play around and see. Now I'm gonna talk all funny. Sorry, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna play around and see with layering and see what it's gonna do. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna do one layer of Glam Doll and 2 layers of Goddess on top. But I know it's gonna end up being a different look anyway, so we'll just see. So PreMix on the top, really pretty combo. You can do more Goddess in the PreMix if you want it to be lighter. And then we're gonna go Glam Doll. On the bottom. Make sure it's a good even layer. This is the important thing. Sorry, again, bear with me while I'm talking. You want your layers to be really even if you are layering colors, because you only get one shot at making a good base color of this bottom one. So it's really important that that first layer is even. If you see there's some spots that are lighter, then just, once it's dry, just take your tip of your wand and go back in and kind of touch them up, just so you can make one layer that looks really, really consistent in color. So that's really important when you're changing colors between. Also give it just a little bit extra dry time so that you're not bleeding your colors between your wands. So I'm going to layer the Goddess over this, and so I'm gonna do 2 layers of Goddess because I think that'll come about the same. Give that a little drying time. And then one last layer. Goddess. And as you'll see, I go this way on the outside, and then I kind of go on the inside, back the other way. So I'm not actually going back over that, I'm just going on the inside of it. Give that a little drying time. And then we'll slap some glossy on the top of it. I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow, which is really good because I don't know if you guys can see, this is all gray right here, like gray, gray, gray. That's all that's coming out right now, is all of my gray. And my roots are really, really dark because usually during the summer I put sun in my hair because it lightens it really well, and I did not this year. And I went into with Caitlin to get her hair cut the other day, and my hair lady was like, "What is wrong with your hair?" It's really dark, so I gotta go get it fixed. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, I am getting it done tomorrow. All right, so you can see there's a little difference. One, this is probably more consistent if I would have done 2 layers of Glam Doll on the bottom and 1 Goddess on the top, but that's a really great color taking something super, super dark like Glam Doll and turning it into an everyday color. And I like the Goddess because usually I do a lot of my top layer are the shimmer colors like beige champagne, pink champagne. Those have a lot of shimmer to them, and Goddess is a matte, so it's a really good top layer color because it's got a little color, but it's matte, so you're not adding shimmer because Glam Doll is a matte color too. So this makes a really pretty, unique looking color. So anyway, top lip pre-mixed in my little ring, bottom lip just layered, and both turned out great and 2 different colors. And again, you could add more Goddess to it, you could do more Glam Doll. You can really come up with any unique shade anytime that you want. So, all right, well, I'm really happy that my internet lasted this entire time through the rain. So please let me know if you have questions about pre-mixing or layering, or if you have colors and you're trying to find new colors to add to your collection that you can mix in with. I can help you pick out good add-on colors that will really mix and blend well with the existing colors you have, so you get even more bang for your buck. So, okay, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you are staying dry and enjoying your afternoon, and I'll talk to you later.